What's the difference between al and al? Like Latha, how in the world they're the same thing? No, they're not. Al when al. The first one, al, is a definite particle. That's probably what you were thinking, right? So you put it in front of a word and it makes it definite, right? Al Bayt, the house. Al Kitab, the book. But if you look at the second one, Al Saud, Al Saloom. You see there's a difference there because it's not connected to the word, unlike the definite article. It's not connected because it's its own word. That word actually, al, comes from the verb ala ya'ulu. Ala ya'ulu, which means to come back. Okay? Ala ya'ulu means raja'a. That word verb is actually where we get the word awwal. Awwal. Awwala ta'wil. Ta'wil is to get all the parts to come back together so you make it whole. So the meaning is whole, right? So when we have a ta'wil of a text, right? What we're trying to do is trying to get all the parts together so we make a whole integrated meaning. Okay, jama'a, najma, al-ajza, right? We put the parts together so we have a whole integrated meaning. Al-Saud is a family of Saud. Al-Saloom is the family of Saud, of Saloom, sorry. Al means Ahl, okay? Ahl means Ahl. If you ask the scholars, right, there's a difference of opinion as to whether these two actually is just a pronunciation issue that went from Al to Ahl, okay? And that's not for us to discuss here. What you can probably derive from that is that your Ahl is the people that you go back to constantly. You leave the house, right? You leave the house, you go far and wide, but you constantly come back to them. All right, raja'a, right? Remember we said ala ya'ulu means raja'a. So you always come back to them, right? You can go to a friend, you can go to whatever, but you always gonna come back to the family. That's your base. So now if you're a smarty pants, you should probably be thinking, well, what's the relation between that and awwal, meaning first? That's your job to find out. Figure it out, comment down below. On an interactive digital book to help people learn Fusha, and a second book to help you get from Fusha to the Lahjat. Go to the link in bio, subscribe to stay up to date. Khair.